Hey, howdy, hey, how is everybody doing? And welcome back to Disney Daily. One of my favorite dynamic duos in Disney is Aladdin and Abu of Agrabah. They are thick as thieves who throughout any hardship continued to be by each other's side no matter where the journey took them. They have a special understanding and respect for one another, but just how did these two street rats meet? Well, I discuss how and when their friendship began in today's video. Now to start, and for the record, let me just say that there are different stories that explain just how Abu met Aladdin. One of these versions is a book called A Whole New World, A Twisted Tale by Liz Braswell. In this version, Abu is actually a gift from Aladdin's mother. However, there is a completely different version in Aladdin the TV series, which I like a little bit better, so I'm going to focus on that tale in today's video. In the episode called Seems Like Old Crimes, we get a flashback to before the events that transpired in Aladdin. At this time, Abu was actually working for a traveling circus of thieves. There were three other members besides himself. There was Aziz, the master of mystical arts, as well as Minos, the leader and strongman of the group, and Fatima, the lead acrobat. The circus traveled to many parts of the world, bringing joy and excitement to each audience who observed them, but also performing evil deeds right under their noses. As the three characters would perform, it would be Abu who would go around stealing from the villagers who were distracted by the show. Now, Abu was really the only way the circus performers were able to survive, but despite that fact, the members were all very mean to him and never giving him a fair share of the money. But since Abu didn't know anything else, he continued to work for the group despite feeling a sense of neglect. During one of the group's trips, Abu and his gang wandered into Agrabah. Here, Abu would take to his usual responsibility of pickpocketing from the crowd. However, on this occasion, he would be caught by Aladdin. Aladdin chased after the monkey through the city for stealing his gold. This chase by Aladdin caused so much commotion that the audience began to disperse during the show. The three members of the circus weren't mad, but actually very impressed by Aladdin's speed, agility, and overall action. So impressed that Minos actually offered him a position in the group. Aladdin, hesitant at first, decided to join, knowing that he would no longer be lonely and perhaps had found a community to bond with. With Aladdin now on board, the circus act was actually able to make twice as much money. Now, while that might have been good news for Aladdin, it would not be for Abu. The members began to harass and make fun of Abu even more because of all the small earnings he had retrieved for the group over the years. But it was Aladdin who stood up for Abu and actually gave the monkey half of his earnings. Sadly, that money never went to Abu, but instead was taken away by his fellow circus members. That night, Abu would roam the city full of sadness and eventually ran into his new friend Aladdin, who tried to cheer him up. Aladdin gifted Abu a turban to show his appreciation for the monkey, but it was too big, so instead Aladdin gave Abu the fez on top, which we know to be part of Abu's attire today. That same night that Aladdin would gift Abu his hat, the two overheard a very upset family. As it turned out, the family had been robbed that day at the circus and were completely devastated. This left both friends feeling guilty and responsible for the pain they had caused, so they left gold for the family on their front step. It was from that moment on that Aladdin and Abu vowed to never steal more than they needed to survive. Well, that concludes this video for today, but I will be doing a part 2 to this video to explain just how Abu and Aladdin cut ties with the circus for all of you who are interested in hearing that part of the story. My question for you all is, which Disney prince is your favorite? Please leave that down in the comments below. And as always, thanks for being my guest here at Disney Daily. Until next time.